welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on SABC3. It's the last day, guys.
Oh.
But also, I want to say it. I'm going to say it, friend. You know, in the traffic, she was like, and I want to apologize on behalf of all the people in PE. She's like, pardon Eland and Mama's Brie. It's Mama's Brie and pardon
I didn't say
Island.
Mama's Brie, I said Mom's Brie.
Mom's Brie, even worse. Even worse, but of course, it's a season to be giving, absolutely.
Exactly. So the Crazy Store challenged our very own Thabiso Makhubela to a 60-second in-store basket bash to collect as many toys as he could for the beautiful children at the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association. Now, for all hands on deck, and to make things a little bit more interesting, he also got some help from a very familiar face with this challenge. Let's take a look.
We're getting very excited for Christmas, but for a lot of children across the country, the festive season can be a difficult time. And that's why our friends at the Crazy Store want to change this by putting smiles on these little faces. They're doing it in a partnership with the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association. A 60-second basket bash, which means I'm here today to collect as many toys as possible in 60 seconds. So I thought I would enlist some help. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Today, I've come here to get as many toys as I can for the children, and it's game on for you. It starts now in 3, 2, 1. My competitor, Uncle Tabsy, he's a wild one, let's be honest. And I know he doesn't like to lose, and I think he takes it very, very seriously. But he's also really such a nice guy that wants the children to have as much fun as possible. My game plan coming into this basket bash was pretty straightforward. I didn't come to play games with you, Thabiso. I knew that I needed to get as many toys as possible for the children, and that meant I needed to be quick on my feet, running over here, running over there, running everywhere, smashing the competition. I came into this basket bash with a strong game plan. I knew that the gifts and the toys that I pick for the children need to be, number one, they need to make sense. So the kids need to look at them and know exactly what to do with them. And so I wasn't going to spend a lot of time trying to get as much things possible. I needed to get as much quality toys and experiences for these children to really interact with. Every toy at the Crazy Store is good enough to land on a child's lap and for them to really enjoy it. So I knew that whatever toys I landed with in the basket, that'd be great. I was just grabbing. Uncle Tabsy, you're so wild. Seeing Uncle Tabsy be in the store as well got a little bit tricky, and so I knew that he was going to come in here and be very competitive, and I thought, okay, well, the best way for me to do this is not to go for volumes. It's not about the number of toys, it's about the quality of toy and the type of experience I'm envisioning these children having when they do play with them. What did I think of your game plan, Thabiso? I love it. I didn't think much of it, to be honest, because
it's all about the
I
children.
could see you were slow. I mean, you were doing a good job. You were getting some pretty nice toys, but I knew that I was going to win this challenge at the end of the day.
10 seconds left.
People go through so much throughout the year that a little kindness in the form of giving back goes a long way. I agree. I agree. It's from the heart. It's about the children. We both love the children. And children, this is for you. We both love you so much. I must say, it got quite tough because as I got to the till point, I saw Uncle Tabsy was already there. And I thought, oh, I may have lost this bash. But as I looked on the other side of the shop, I see the one lovely lady from the Crazy Store carrying this big boy over here. And I thought, my saving grace. Uncle Tabsy sees me, we both run towards it. But then in the end, I got it. I love it so much, so that it's definitely going into my basket and coming to the hospital. This is such an exciting period of the year, but also such an incredible campaign for the Crazy Store to run, because the toys are going to be donated to the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association. In fact, they've got these really cute ducks here at the stores, at the Crazy Stores. They're called the charity character ducks. Every single time you make a purchase of one of them, 10% of proceeds will go out to the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association, which is amazing. As you can see, there's a whole variety of them. They're fun to play with during bath time, but also at the same time, you are giving back and making another child out there who might not have the sort of same joy really have a good time throughout the festive season. So go and buy these. They're really awesome. The Crazy Store gives you the power to stretch your rent beyond breaking point this festive season with their range of crazy stuff that's going to surprise and delight your entire family. So go and follow them on Facebook and Instagram so that you're in the loop when they've got new and exciting products, but also how to use them as well. Purple Rain, come, let's go meet Bob and Bella. Catch you later. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Come.
Big or small, we've got it all. Everyone will find something at the Crazy Store. It's no wonder South Africa considers the Crazy Store the crazy fun place to shop. Wow, Thabiso and Uncle Tabzi did themselves in this challenge, collecting so many toys from the Crazy Store's wide selection of festive goodies.
However, the giving didn't stop there, as Jamie Lee headed to the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association with the collected goods to put a smile on some little faces.
After collecting as many toys as he could at the Crazy Store in a 60-second basket bash, Uncle Tabzi has handed over the baton to me this morning, and we are about to put smiles on the little faces at the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association. Now, I'm super excited because we all have the ability to make a child's Christmas extra special this year. So what are we waiting for? Come on, let's get giving. So when we arrived, you could actually just see, you know, the anxiety of the nurses, because they're all just hurrying around, scurrying up, making sure that the kids are still being looked after. But as soon as we started handing out the gifts, you could see the pure joy on their faces of the parents, of the nurses, of all the staff, because they knew that we're about to make a difference and we're about to brighten up the kids' lives today. So for me, that was pure joy, pure bliss, and I would do it over and over again. Eddie, can you tell us a bit more about the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association and what is the ultimate aim?
The Friends of the Children's Hospital Association has been in this hospital for the last 41 years. So we have a long history of serving the patients and the families at the hospital. And our mission really is to lessen the anxiety and also to support parents, because they have to stay around the clock with the children. It's sometimes difficult because you have to understand that the parents come from all over South Africa, and sometimes they have to stay here for long periods of time, and it's tough on them to be here. And that's where we step in as the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association to provide that support. We run support groups in the hospital for them, informal in many ways. When you're in this place, nobody wants to be in the hospital. You want to be at home. Children want to play, and it's not always possible for them. So having the comfort of their parent around them helps a lot in supporting them to get better soon, as much as we support them.
As a mom, I could totally relate by giving your time and a simple toy to these children, because you're actually just making a difference. Whether it be something so small, but just to make them smile is absolutely a pure bliss for every parent. A highlight for me today was just seeing all the kids so happy and be filled with joy when they played with the toys, and then seeing their parents just being so accommodating to us and making sure that, you know what, whatever we gave them, they were really, really genuinely happy for what they received today.
At the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association, we say help make a sick child smile. And once we see that smile by giving them a toy, be it a soft toy or a little car to a kid, it makes a world of difference in the lives of their children.
My message of hope for the Friends of the Children's Hospital Association is to never give up. You don't realize the huge impact you have on this kid's life, and keep going, because you can make them smile every single day.
We are a voluntary-based organisation. We solely depend on volunteers. We have a few staff members to support volunteers, but the core of our organisation is the volunteer. And it is so enriching for you as a person to come and make a difference in the life of one child in this institution.
For some of these children, this is the only gift that they will be receiving this festive season. We want to serve both the kids and the parents so they don't have to make a choice between a gift and necessities. And you have the ability to make their Christmas extra special this year. Now, all you have to do is head on down to the Crazy store, choose from the Crazy range, and put a smile on their face. What are you waiting for? Go get giving.
Big or small, we've got it all. Everyone will find something at the Crazy Store. It's no wonder South Africa considers the Crazy Store the crazy fun place to shop.
Oh, wow. That was
And you are even getting emotional now. What you did was absolutely beautiful. You and Uncle Tabsy visiting those children.
So you have to see like the faces. I think it was very light there, but you had to see like some of these parents come in and they share their story with you and they say, you know what, their kids, they had a beautiful birth, everything. And one of the boys actually had an accident at 2 years old and he couldn't speak. And when we gave that car, he literally, his whole face lit up. He was like, so excited and wanted to grab. And for me, it just hit home. It was like,
I think it really puts it into perspective what this time of the year is really about. It's all about, you know, giving back and making sure that you just embrace the people around you, because there are so many people who are going through trying times that you and I maybe don't even know about. So thank you for bringing a smile to so many gorgeous little faces.
With what may seem like a very small gesture, it makes a whole difference in someone's life. So.
Absolutely.
Tony.
Well, we are going to be bringing you a lot more incredible moments right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Don't move a muscle, and if you have to, make it a cup of coffee and then come back.